Hello guys, welcome to this new video, and we are going to keep doing this network, right? When we have OSPF, EIGRP, I already configured all the switches. I'm done for now with all the switches. If you haven't seen my videos before, just go ahead and watch them videos, because I went and set up this network topology using RapidVSD, BPDUGuard, PowerFast Ether channels, and also VTP. And well, I was recording this video before last night, but I ran into a problem where Cisco Packet Tracer just crashed, and I did not save any of my configurations, so that was bad. And I was really mad last night. I just stopped recording and I just went to sleep because it was one of those days. So if you guys are enjoying my videos, go ahead and subscribe in my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter, and holler at me, okay? And let's start with what I'm going to do next, which is I'm going to do router on a stick. So this router right here is going to have router on a stick, and I'm going to make it an active router using HSRP. This one's going to be the active router for VLAN 20, because VLAN 20 is the closest one, and this one's going to be the active router with VLAN 10 using HSRP, which is like a virtual router, and you guys are going to see that. This one's going to be like I said, the active router for VLAN 10, and then it's going to be on standby for VLAN 20. This one's going to be on standby for VLAN 10. Okay, so just in case this one goes down, then all the traffic is going to go through here, and etc. Okay, so and when I was making my video last night, I found out that I made an error in this switch, and it caused a lot of problems, but I was able to fix it and figure it out last night before Packet Tracer crashed. And what I did was I made this interface fast Ethernet 0/5, which is supposed to be a trunk. I made it an access port, and that created a lot of problems. So let's go ahead and make that. Before I do anything else, let's fix that error and make that a trunk link. Let's go ahead and no switchboard mode access. Also no switchboard access VLAN 20. Oops. Access VLAN. The numbers are off. That's why. Sorry for that. Let's do a switchboard access VLAN 20, and then let's negate it now. Here it is. Now let's make it a switchboard trunk link. And there it is. That should fix the issue now. Let's go ahead and shut it, and then no shutdown, and that should do it. So that's not going to give me problems later. So now this is good. So what we want to do, why is this? Let's take a look at this Ether. Show Ether channel. That's good. Let's go ahead and want to verify show Ether channel. That's good. Show run 20, 10 and 20, passive, mode. That looks good. So let me go ahead. Sometimes Packet Tracer is a little bit buggy, so let me just shut it down and then not shut it. Okay, let's go ahead and let's leave that for now. Let's go ahead and create this, what we call a router on a stick. So let's go ahead and go to router 2, config T, and we're going to go to interface gigabit 0/1. Now shut it, and now let's go to that sub interface, and we're gonna have, let's start with VLAN 20, and right here we have to encapsulate using the .1q VLAN 20, and then let's give it that IP address 10.1.20.1 /24. Okay, let's make this bigger. Okay, I always not shut it. Now let's go to, now let's stay here, and now let's do this HSRP protocol. So standby, and now we're going to give it a group number 1. After that, we got to give it the IP address that we're going to use. 10.100.100.100. Let me see. Oh, we got to put an IP address here. And now standby group 1. Let's give it a priority of 115. Standby preempt. Okay, that's good. Now let's go ahead and go to sub interface 10 and encapsulate it first using that queue 10 IP address 10.1.10.1 /24. Now let's go ahead and do that HSRP, and this one is going to be on standby. So on standby, what we're going to do is just leave it as default. So all we have to do is standby group 2 now, and now IP address is going to have 10.100.100.200. okay, and that's fine. This is set for this interface because I want it to be on standby. Okay, and that copy, run start, and now let's go ahead and save my configuration, okay, or my packet tracer activity. That's good. Now let's go ahead to this router and do the same on this router, but VLAN 10 is going to be the active interface. I did already for 20. I did 20 to be the active interface. Now let's go ahead and do interface gigabit 0/1. Now shutdown. Now let's go to 10 encapsulation. The IP address is 10.1.10.1 /24. Now shut it. Now let's go ahead and do that HSRP to be the active interface for VLAN 10, and we're going to do a standby group 2. That's where we put it. IP address 10.100.100.200, and now standby group 2. The priority is going to be 115 for this one, and standby preempt. Okay, and now let's go ahead and do sub interface 20, and we have to give it this IP address 10.1.20.1. We got to do the encapsulation first, this one, then we can give it that IP address, then we got to give it that got to put in this group. Okay, so this is it for this one. Now let's go and copy, run start. Save our configuration, and then let's plug this bad boys in. Okay, that's good. Also, let's make sure that gigabit 0/1 is being a trunk link. So let's just show run. Okay, it is a trunk link on this side. Let's go ahead and make sure that it's a trunk link on this side too. Oh, this is this. Yeah, it is switch. So show run. And it is a trunk link, and it is allowing VLAN 10 and 20. All right, that's good. That's good. We are progressing fast. Now let's go ahead to router 1, and we're going to use. Let's put this right here. Put this right here. This one is going to use 0/0. 0/0 and 0/1 over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and configure router 1. Config terminal, let's give it a host name of R1, and let's go to interface gigabit 0/1, which is this one over here, and we're going to give an IP address of, let's give it an IP address of 10.4, let me see, 10.4, 10.4.1, that's 0, that's fine, /24. We can even give it to save some IP addresses. Let's give it a /30. Okay, and then this is wrong. This is supposed to be, let's give it as 2. Now shut down. Now let's go ahead to /0, and this one is going to be that 3. Oops, messed up. 10.3.2 and /30. Now shut down. Let's go ahead and copy it. Let's copy this one. Put it right here. And this one is 4. And now what we have to do is configure this 2 router. And you can see that HSRP is still working on standby for group 2, which is good, and it's active for group 1. Okay, that's good. Config terminal interface gigabit 0/0, IP address 10.3.1.1, 2x2. Now shut it. And let's go ahead and do the same on the other router. This one's going to be router 2, so let's go ahead and give it this hostname, router 2, and copy run star. Let's also save this just in case it crashes like it did last time. And as you can see right here, it is on standby for group 1, and this one is router 2 is on active for group 1, and this one is active for group 2, and this one is on standby for group 2, so that's good. Go ahead and configure that interface. IP address of 10.4.1.1 /30. Now shut down. Now let's plug them in. Also, let me do the host name, which is router 3, and copy run start. Okay, we are looking good, looking better than before. Now let's go ahead and plug them in. We gotta use a crossover cable. And crossover cable. Okay, so that's good. Let me see if we can, we haven't put any IP addresses here. So let's go ahead and put these IP addresses. And for this one, it's going to be 10.1.10.10.2, 255.0. Default gateway for VLAN 10 is going to be 10.100.100.200 because we're going to use that HSRP. Okay, let's go ahead and copy this. Go ahead and put this one. This one is going to be that 3. 255.0. Default gateway. That 200. Let's go ahead and do this. This one is going to be that 4. That 100, that 200. Okay, let's go ahead if we can ping this router over here, and that interface is 10.1.10.1. okay, so we are able to ping this interface right here. Let's go ahead and see if we can ping that 4.1.1. So we're able to ping this interface. Let's see if we can ping this router 1 over here, which is that 2. And you can see right here it is timing out. Let's see if we are we able to ping it from this router. Ping 10.4.1.2. We're able to ping it, but we're not able to ping it. So let's go ahead and router 3. Let's go ahead and add EIGRP 100, and the network that we're going to add is going to be the first one that I have. And this side is 10.1.10.0. Walker mass of 255. Let's go ahead and add 4.1.0, and this walker mass is going to be 3. Okay, that's looking good. Now let's go ahead and just copy this, and also let's do no auto summary. Let's go ahead to router 1, exit router EIGRP 100 at the same network. Now you can see that we have a neighbor already, so that's good. I really like that. Let's also add, let's see, EIGRP for this router we need to add 3, so 10.3.1.0. all right, and also what we could do, let's go ahead and save it. I learned my lesson last night. From this side we can also add 10.20. okay, that's good. Let me see, now we added both of them, so let's go ahead and copy this and add it to router 2. Config terminal router EIGRP 100. Let's add this network, and let's add the other networks too. 10.1.20.0 255. Let's also add the 4 VLAN 10. okay, and that's good. Let's do no outer summary. Let's also go to router 1 and do no outer summary, and let's show EIGRP neighbors. Show IP EIGRP neighbors, and let's see how many neighbors we have. We only have one neighbor. We should be having this one, because I thought I added. Why can't we communicate with this router? So I believe I messed up. Let's see. That 3.255 now shut down. Okay, I added the wrong one. I'm supposed to be adding 10.3. So let's go do no this one, and now let's go ahead and add 10.3. and now we have a neighbor. Okay, so now this one should have 2 neighbors. Okay, that's good. We have these neighbors, which is really good. Now let's try to ping that interface again, and there it is. We're able to ping this router over here from this computer. Let's see if we can ping now 10.3.1.2. okay, we're able to ping 10.3.1.2. Are we able to ping 10. Well, we're going to be able to ping this one as well. 10.1.10.1. Oh, that 20.1. So 10.1.20.1. So that's good. We're able to ping everybody. So now what I want to do is I want to configure these IP addresses for these 3 computers on this side, and we have to start with 10.2, or So 10.1.20.2. Default is going to be 10.100.100.100. Go to this one, do the same, but we want to give it IP address .3. .100.100.100. Let's go ahead to the last PC. 10.4. Default gateway 10.100.100.100, which is the HSRP protocol that is running. So now let's go ahead and see if we can ping this computer over here. And 10.1.20.2. And there it is. We're able to ping this computer. Let's see if we're able to ping the next computer, which is this one, 10.1.20.3. And we're able to do that. Let's go ahead if we are able to ping the last one, which is this one over here. And we are able to ping it. Now let's see, just for the fun of it, because we know it should be able to ping it, ping 10.1.10.2. As you can see, we're able to ping this computer. See the next one, which is this computer, and then .4, which is this one over here. And there it is. It is able to ping it. Let's ping .4 now. And there it is. So we are able to ping all these computers over here. So this is good. This is working great. And I'm going to stop this video right here. And on the next video, I'm going to configure EIGRP on this side. Then this side needs to be OSPF. And then I'm going to redistribute OSPF to EIGRP and EIGRP to OSPF so they can communicate with each other. I'm also I'm going to try to also finish this one over here, this OSPF, on the next video. So I'm going to do router on the stick, put this one as active, the active router for VLAN 30, this one the active router for VLAN 40, just like I did this on this side. So this is it for this video. Let me go ahead and save it. And if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like button, and also follow me on Twitter at CCNA Daily Tips. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye.